Are you taking pictures at your kids' ball games? Are they not turning out the way you want them to? Well, stick around. I'm going to give you 3 tips for how to improve your photographs at your kids' ball games. Let's go. Hey everyone, I'm Rob with T-Rage Portraits and Frames, and I'm going to give you 3 tips for how to improve your photographs at your children's ball games. Now, not all cameras are created equal. We all know that. However, if you're using something like a Canon Rebel or a Nikon D3200, something in that range that you picked up at Walmart or Best Buy, you can still take great pictures of your kids' ball games. The first thing you've got to do is on that dial is take it out of auto. Auto is really messing up your photographs because it's only adjusting to what the environment is giving it. It doesn't actually see what you're seeing. So the first thing you've got to do is take it out of auto. Turn it around to that M, that dreaded M, which is manual. And that will actually help you improve your photographs just by taking control of your settings. Second thing is drive that ISO up. So you're going to be okay if you take your ISO up to 3200, especially in the daytime. You don't have to worry about it. And when you do that, you're also going to increase, and this is the third thing, your shutter speed. When you're at 200 or 300 millimeters on that lens that came with your camera, your aperture, which is the amount of light that's actually coming into the lens through the lens, is actually less. Even though your ISO is higher, your pictures are going to be darker because you're at 300 millimeters or 200 millimeters, depending on which brand of camera you have and which lens you have. But you're still going to be okay pushing that shutter speed up. Somewhere probably in the middle of the day, probably around 500, 640, even 1/800th of a second. And if they're too dark, bring it back down. It's going to be okay. So those are 3 quick tips that you can do to improve your photographs at your kids' ball games, especially during the day. If you want to know how to improve the photograph at your kids' games at night, come back for the next video.